Hi Gemini, I'm Trace. Welcome in. I am doing July's energies for you. Just know that this is collective reading, so take what you need. So at the beginning of the year, I drew an energy card for every single star sign, and yours, Gemini, was the World card. And you see this lady here. She is standing with the globe as her dress, and she's standing with one world on the one side of her hand and another world in the other. And what this is saying to you is she's traveling a great distance in her life, right? She's used her abilities of experiences to journey through her whole life. She's completed cycles, she's moving on through the different worlds, and she's wearing the world as a dress, as I said. And at this point, the woman has accomplished goals, she's fulfilled dreams, but now she knows and she's wise enough when it's ended. So your whole year is about achieving goals and fulfilling yourself, and also moving on from lessons that have been completed. So your whole year is about that representation of completing and then ending that cycle, closing that door, seeing the bigger picture, stepping back, taking a larger view of the environment and working through it, and knowing that this is your classroom, this is your what's the word? We are in schoolroom Earth, and you know when to end a chapter and to begin a new one, because you have reached everything you can learn in that class. You're now going up to the next class or the next standard or form, wherever you are in the world. So that is what you're learning this year in the World card. All right, and then now the next card I'm going to draw is your crystal for the month. What is Gemini's crystal energy for the month of July, please? What's coming through for July for Gemini? All right, Gemini for July. Oopsie, they all want to come out for you, Gemini. What is, that's two there. Let's just take one for you. Come on now, angels and spirits, guys. What is Gemini's card? Let's take that one. Okay, so you have angelites, and there's a piece of angelite right here underneath my owl. There's angelite, and you've got angels, throat and crown chakra. So that is to do with your spiritual life. That is connecting to your spirits and angels and guides. And it's also almost like a knowing, because it's card number 2, saying to you, you know what, you know what is available for you. You know, and perhaps you are realizing that maybe this chapter that you're closing, you realize that you are not alone on this earth, that what experiences that you've had along the way, that you do have your helpers along there. And, you know, this angelite card is saying to you that you know that they love you and they want to communicate with you on a regular basis. And this is quite a spiritual message coming through, because the angels are sending you signs all the time. It can be in a feather or a coin or a bird, butterfly, dragonfly, however you resonate with spirit. This is what this is saying to you, is that they are trying to contact you. And then what they're trying to do is they're trying to get you out of that doldrum of everyday, very earthly life, because we are humans living in that. But you also have to know that there is something higher that you can connect to in your life. You don't have to be stuck in this world of just human. So know that you're not alone. The angels on the universe will provide as you need, and you will need to do and ask in faith. Talk to your angels by asking in prayer and whatever your heart desires. And it's easy to talk to your angels. Do not need to speak out loud, because your angels can hear you. Angelite is a crystal of communication. It helps you speak your truth. If you have something important to say, your angels will help you communicate with the right words and with love and compassion. So that's also now back to your practical life. Is that, yes, we can believe in angels. Yes, we can have all of that connection, but we still have to live a human existence. So they are saying to you that if you need to speak your truth in any situation or in any circumstance or people, any kind of way you're feeling, you don't have to be aggressive about it. Ask them, close your eyes and say, team, I need your help here. You know, I don't know how to express myself along here. I'm getting used over here. I'm getting rejected over there. And it's just not resonating with me. I need to be more aligned with who I am. So this crystal for you this month is very powerful for you. It's a tool for you. And you have all your helpers around you, Gemini. Right, let's get back to real life here, and let's see what is happening on Earth with Gemini. What is happening for Gemini for the month of, I'll take those two, oh, there's 3. I want one more now, please. One more for Gemini, please, for the month of July. One more for the month of July, please. Okay, let's see what you've got here. You've got the first week, you've got the Hierophant. Perfect. Second week, you've got the Nine of Swords. The third week, you've got the Two of Wands. And the fourth week, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So when I say fourth week, these cards are 10-day increments because there's 5 weeks in this month. So think of the whole reading as every 10 days. So you're coming into the month exactly looking for external help. You've gone to somebody for a bit of mentorship. You know that something has to come to an end because we are now in the 7th month of the year, and you know that this month is a closing off year for you of not bringing through everything that you've brought through for the last how many years you've been alive. You know that, but you're not quite sure how to do it. So you're seeking a mentor out, and that mentor can be religious, however you relate religiously. It can be a community, it can be a friend, but this is a networking card. You need to get out there and almost put yourself out and communicate to your community or some kind of networking that you need help to earn money, or you need help to resonate differently in life. So this is not an internal spiritual experience now. This is now asking the bigger picture. Perhaps even go join a meditation group or join a yoga group, because this Hierophant is about bringing you what you need, not you doing it yourself. So that's your first week. And if you are in a situation where you are really battling, be honest. Be 100% honest with somebody, because somebody out there is going to be able to help you. And your second week, yes, it is getting to you. Life is getting to you, because now you have got whatever you're dealing with, whatever doors you have to close, that's still testing you. There's still, because you're never ever going to be 100% turned around. You can work towards it and you can definitely conquer it. But at the end of the day, whatever you are dealing with in life still comes back to test you. And you might have a little bit of fear and anxiety about your life, because this Knight of Swords is saying that, yes, your thoughts are still going to bind you, but you must remember they are only your thoughts. You have the ability to get out of anything that you want to. Your thoughts don't hold you prisoner, and that is for sure. That is 100% fact. These are just thoughts. Whatever your life feels like that is anxious and hardly done by, the bigger picture doesn't look like that. And that is where your community helps you. And that is where the meditation classes help you. That is where July, cosmic energies will help you, because it's about that. It's almost like a scolding to you. You need to wake up. You need to know that you cannot be living in that doldrum anymore, because that isn't holding you prisoner anymore. Whatever's happened in this journey that you experienced is not holding you prisoner. What's happening right now is now the life that you're in now and going forward. All right. Your third week onwards, you've got the Two of Wands. And this is saying, you know what, I've actually opened my mind a little bit. I can actually see the bigger picture. I'm now realizing that the world out there is all for me to experience. I've now closed that door. I'm now learning to operate differently of what has affected me from behind and from before. And now I am now focusing on the future. And the Two of Wands is exactly that. It's looking at the bigger picture, making plans for the bigger picture, almost like planning a party, the party of your life. So that's what your third week is bringing in for you. And then your fourth week, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. And you can't be any better than this, because the Queen of Pentacles is now on the road to discovering material help, material life. She's balancing out between being the boss of her own life and her home life. So she is actually listened to all of the advice coming through. Every single planet that is in retrograde or is in wherever they're placed this month, they are saying to you, you know what, you need to blast away the old to create the new, right? It's never been more prevalent in our cosmos as it is now. It's about that waking the hell up, getting structure between your home and your work life. It's about settling down and know that you can't neglect yourself anymore. You can't be stuck in this doldrum anymore, Gemini, because balance is key. You've got to work smarter, not harder. And this here is making your mind work overtime for things that haven't happened, that will not happen until you allow yourself to get to a different space. And the Queen of Pentacles, she is, I want to say, completely in control of her nurturing life. So she knows the exchanges she needs when she has to do any physical exchanges in life. And she knows how to do her personal rewards, so that makes sense. So there's no more hustling now, Gemini. There's no more hustling in this. There's more to life than this control that you're trying to have over yourself, which probably won't even happen. So don't let the outside world control you. You are resourceful enough. You are definitely resourceful enough to go and find yourself a different routine, a different way of life. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can do this. You can do this, Gemini. So let's see what else is coming through for you. And you've got 2 coming through there. And you've got the beauty of growing old and a good scream. Now, this beauty of growing old, look how beautiful this is. We've got this young boy walking with his grandmother. My wisdom emerges as I accept and integrate all that I've been, all that I've done, and all that is happening to me. Oh my gosh. You know, like Spirit has just given me this all in one card. So this is gratitude. This is yourself saying to yourself, you know what? I am successful. And I don't have to crush any stupid thoughts around me. I don't have to live in this state of anxiety. I don't have to keep any memories that are not even part of my life anymore in me and making me feel that I need to reach out because I can't cope. And when you add value to yourself like that, that is the way you work forward. And that is the way you grow old beautifully. And on those days that you do feel that you can't, just hold on one sec. I have to let my cat out the window. One sec. Okay, sorry about that. She was scratching the window and I didn't want it to come into the reading. On the days where you feel that life is on top of you and you think, oh, no, I can't do this. That is this card, a good scream. Sometimes you just need a good scream. Remember, a good scream, a log, directed at no one is often more effective than a dialogue or monologue. So if you're near any woods in your area and you can walk on your own, go out there and just scream into the abyss. Just scream. If you're in a crowded city, grab your pillow and just scream into your pillow. Or if you have a vehicle and you're driving somewhere, just get in your car and just scream. I cannot tell you how therapeutic that is. It is the most therapeutic thing. So that's an amazing card. But back to this card here, I wanted to say to you that, you know, this beauty of growing old. You know how privileged we are that we have this experience. I know it might seem sometimes very difficult, especially with your the 9 of Swords card coming up here, and you feel there's no ways I'm feeling grateful or blessed at this moment in life. Just remember that for centuries and centuries and centuries, people have lived on this earth with hundreds and thousands of situations and challenges that they've had to deal with. And everybody you meet is dealing with their own challenge, is dealing with their own drama. The boss that you have in your life, or the manager that you've had, or every single person that has been challenging for you, they're also having their own challenges, and they also are wanting to get older and be with their family. They also want to get home at night to their families. So every single person, the point I'm trying to make is every single person is really struggling to get through their journey of life. And if you're feeling like you're alone and you're the only one that's going through it, just know that you have the privilege of being here and experiencing this, because you have to, it's like we have to create experiences for ourselves, and we either have the choice of choosing to be happy in it and yes, letting go what affects us so badly, or we have the choice to live in that terrible downward spiral existence, which is that's 9 of Swords. So let's just see now what else we can get here for you from the angels. Little whisper card. Okay, there one. Whoopsie, one jumped out there. Let's see what you've got here. You've got, you are full of love. Now share it with another. And that's exactly what I was saying to you, is that every single person here is struggling to get through what they have to get through. And the main part of ourselves, is love. You know, if we didn't have to pay the bills, if we were loaded with money, and money and love seems to be the biggest issue for everybody on this journey of earth. If you had all the money in the world, what would you do? How would you live your life? What would matter to you? And you know what we'll come back to? Love. Because money can buy you all the material things that you like. Yes, it can pay the bills and it can help you have a roof over your head. But at the end of the day, you still can choose love, and you can still choose happiness in your life. You know, you can't choose materialistic things all the time. So I hope I'm making sense there. And I think with this, the way the planets are at the moment, we are definitely asked to detox all of that mind, body, and stuff that is coming through that is taking us down rabbit holes. And we set the intentions to release things now, create new, look at the bigger picture, be absolutely in control and nurturing of yourself and your environment. And let's see what your angel number is coming in. It's 1414, possibilities. Building strong foundations creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified with gratitude. It is felt. Let me just read that again. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. I mean, just read that. It's exactly what I've just said to you. So Spirit agrees with me, and this is channeled for you, Gemini. I am grateful for all that I have. So this is your affirmation for the month. I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something greater. Now that is very important. So trust, allow the flow, let that come into your life, and just allow, be kinder to yourself and give yourself credit where credit's due. Breathe, balance, and invest in you. That's what you can do this month. Okay, Gemini, I hope this helps you, and I hope you find all the love and kindness you need this month. Speak to your helpers. Know that whatever is happening in your life that has ended now, you're working towards a new possibilities, towards this balanced queen energy, and you've got people around you to help you. So take care, Gemini, and chat soon.